Alright. Trip me up. Still getting that from Kevin Hart. Give me a moment, y'all. We about to get started. Alright, listen, though, we're good. Listen. Well, peace there. Peace, Mike. Peace and welcome in. We got some little tunes going in back. And we got the camera going just like that. And we're getting in the kitchen, mate. In the kitchen. So let's see what we have with this string. And it looks as though we good. Seems like I got a little lag or something though. Just feel. Make sure I'm on camera. Y'all see me? What's good? Let's see about seems as though we got like a little lag or something. Well, peace and welcome in as we get this started. How you be? Now we wanted to get on now. Feeling better? And now we are, let's see, are we live? Are we live? Just making sure everyone can see, yo. Give me a moment. And checking the volume and everything. And checking the volume and everything. Okay, yeah. So it sounds like we're good, right? And checking the volume and everything. Okay, yeah. So it sounds like we're good, right? And checking the volume and everything. Okay, yeah. So it sounds like we're good, right? Give me a moment here. So that being said, peace and love, everyone. Welcome in. This evening, and my goal is to make some pancakes. So that being said, I've had this idea from Huddle House, I guess you would say. Get my camera adjusted. Just gonna bring it up some, just a little smidge. Yeah, there we go. So at Huddle House, let me say zoom in. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm using my phone, my live screen to see, to try to see, to make sure we're good. So, y'all bear with me. Make sure you drop some chats in the, some comments in the chat, just like that. Yeah, that'll be good. So, keep keeping everything great and official. I'm in here doing some things. I thought the evening. What I wanted to do to make sure I ain't in here starving as I'm in here, my nose going, I'm a little sneezing and stuff. Let's create this thing. And this thing, I'm about to make some pancakes. So that being said, I got all my stuff over here prepared, and I wanted you guys to sit in and prepare them with me if that's possible. Definitely, man, like I said, now I'm feeling better. I want to get online and talk to anyone and everyone, see what you got going, what's going on with you. Because there ain't nothing but some peace and love over here as usual. You already know the usual. And it's a reason and a way for me to connect with everyone. I always got some stuff to talk about. With that being said, with that being said as well, I haven't been online in a minute. Well, since I've been on, I had to go back and check the dates. But I'm here to share my face and share my story and my testimony and just vibe with y'all. Like I said, make sure you hop in the chat, and I'm gonna be going how I'm moving. You already know. So. But when you hop into the chat, we get to discuss some things like that, you know, and agree with each other. Let's say, because we all walk around in peace and love, and if you're not, that's why I'm on sharing, to get the vibration of the peace and the love out there. And the biggest one, I was talking to someone earlier, get on and sharing my story about caring for yourself. Right now, it can be a time where it may be a little tough to necessarily care for yourself. It may be trying. Me personally, I want to talk about the oppressions. Let's say that if you are like me, mostly you're caring for yourself, and then, well, as I wasn't on, I'm sitting here recovering recently from a relapse, and things is going on. But where do we be able to still, in everything that's going on, the greatness of life, the ups of life, the downs of life, still be able to create and care and love on ourselves in a way that we would need to, you know? So me right now, we're about to prepare some pancakes once again, as I was saying. Me getting here and discovering the Waffle House. Waffle House makes some banging pancakes. And that being said, they're banging, let's say, my body talking to me now, to the point where I couldn't necessarily just continue to order them for a few reasons. As far as the pan and just doing the thing, I could do that, let's say that. My body, though, was showing me some stuff. So that being said, I was like, man, most things that I really find myself liking, if I really enjoy it, why don't I get the opportunity to go ahead and create it, you know? So that being said, that's why, like I said, we're finally able to go ahead and create the pancakes. Waffle House has these, they have a waffle, and then they have this pancake that has Oreos in it. So that being said, I got me a lot of Oreos on the table. I went and bought them, and I finally got a chance to get to it. So I had some assistance earlier, and someone said, hey, why don't you just, I found that, let's slow it down for a little bit. I've already tried it, let's say that, and it didn't turn out too good. Why? Because when I did the Oreos, I found that the Oreos kind of like took over the pancake, and it started to burn the pan. Since then, I've got some newer pots and pans. Bought a whole new set of pots and pans, some no stick. So it's great that we're going to try the non-stick, which is the upgrade, because the other one was non-stick. It just happened what happened. You feel me? So we do have the crushed up Oreos. I have a chopper here, which got me a whole lot better than the Ziploc bag. So we're going to go ahead and create the pancakes. The creation of this is because, like I said, I could keep ordering it, but if it's something I like, something I love, and I'm really enjoying it. As I shared earlier, the mold and the mythology is to talk about self-love and appreciation. How can I appreciate myself more? I can appreciate myself now by taking the time and doing it for myself, you know? And taking that time and doing it for myself. It's in the evening right now. I'm not doing it in the AM. I'm about to eat for pancakes, I guess you could say, for brunch, really. But it's almost dinner time. It's 6 o'clock over there, I think is what it's saying. But that being said, if I decide to eat something later tonight, I'll eat later. Because sometimes I'm up late, sometimes I'm not. So, but as well, now we're going to get into the pancakes. And the other half of why I didn't just go buy them again is that what my body was telling me, that what they were putting in those pancakes had me going to the restroom a little bit more. It was enjoyable, but maybe it didn't have all the nutrients and things that I needed. So that being said, what we're going to do is create our own pancakes from scratch, and then we're going to throw in the Oreos. So with the pancakes from scratch, we have some great nutrient dense ingredients, and that's what I'll be sharing with you all. My new molding methodology on the platform is called Each One Teach One. So the best way I can get on and share what I'm doing and show love for myself, to be what I can for myself and express that to you. Maybe you can grab on it, the same as though we're teaching and learning from each other, teaching these things to ourselves. I was sharing that with someone earlier, that in life I feel and I know is that no one really teaches you anything. You've been teaching you. It's funny, I seen this young lady, she said some things about what the things that we've been teaching us is like, you taught yourself this, you taught yourself that, but then when it's time you go teach yourself this, and we get like up and sad and blah blah blah. With that being said, I wanted to take this experience and take this time to teach myself something different. How do I make these? These banging Oreo pancakes with the strawberries on top. So we're gonna put some strawberries on top. You already know. So that being said, let me tap in, make sure we're in the chat. Like I said, if you're on and you're watching, make sure you tell a friend. We're all B Beatz is live, and we're in the kitchen. Let me see chat going. Created a channel to join the chat. Okay, I'm on my other phone. Excuse me for a second. Let me go ahead and create a channel real quick. And so we can check this chat, because I can't see the chat any other way, y'all. So guess it was a second real quick. And make sure I hop in the chat. Peace everyone in the chat. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. I'm talking, I'm explaining what I'm doing, but I'm also talking to myself and engaging as well. It's always a preparation. Enough a little bit about me. Like I said, what's going on with y'all? The world has been changing, right? What it be like for you? What it be like for you? I'm breathing, I'm listening. For real? Put it in the chat what y'all talking about. So, and you been going through some thing like that, okay. And then it got better. Okay, and you learned some lessons. That's where it's at. Cause like I said, what I'm talking about with the pancakes is, I could have kept ordering the pancakes and I was enjoying it the first time and no change for my body. And the second time, I noticed, because I fast a lot, I needed to fast like 2 or 3 joys. And this time, I'm screaming my fastest now. I literally didn't hardly eat anything. Cause my body was like, I need to get this out of my system. It's something not right. So that was a growth and a change for me. It's like, I really enjoy these pancakes and I haven't been eating them. And I was like, nah, I kind of want them. My body keep telling me like, man, you want them pancakes. But it's like, do I want the after effect of what else it did? So I'm like, nah, I can just create it myself. So growth is in there. For me, for you, you know, it's a lot going on. I'm in South Carolina, seeing a lot down here. Like I said, being honest with you, a lot of oppression towards people. The weather, like I said, my nose, it's the most I've seen these stains, the clouds and stuff in the sky. It seems like Ra has cleared it out and they just kept coming. So definitely want to get on and start addressing some of that stuff, like this CERN or whatever. Speaking of government and speaking to people, like if everybody's knowing this stuff, shouldn't these things be stopped? So we're no longer cool with the oppression. We would like to walk around with some clean air, you know. So that's what's going on with me too. I'm noticing that. Like I said, my vision and my body and stuff was kind of worse because of it, and it's getting better and adjusting. So that being said, I think I talked it all out. Y'all know what we about to do. We about to make some pancakes. I haven't seen anything in the chat just yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I definitely want to be getting on and doing these talks, because Now we get to start building this community. Like I said, each one teach one. Put that in the chat. I'm doing that right now. Each one teach one. All right. So each one teach one is the platform. That's what this is about. So one moment. Make sure I check and doing some things. So let's go ahead and get this started. It looks like we do got some viewers, I think. I see some numbers down. So y'all necessarily talking and chatting. I would love for you to. Make sure you get in the chat. But if not, let's go ahead and begin. Right. Now let's see where this camera be at. Make sure I keep my visuals. It turned out better than I thought it would. Let's say that. Because I thought I need like other stuff. This is my, I don't think it's my first time doing this one, but I'm sharing with y'all. So what we're screaming right now is just a camera. You know, we have the studio and things like that, but this time I was able to scream on the camera alone. Okay, there we go. Just making sure. I'm like, where's the zoom? Making sure, because I can't really see the numbers. So that being said, this is a kind of dope setup. I've learned how to screen with the camera from my phone. So I did want to say that as well. The, what is it called? Sony A7 IV has made a new update. If y'all saw, I wasn't screaming when I was screening. Sometimes the camera would cut off and things. I believe and I know and I see like all of that has been fixed with this new update. So if you have a Sony A7 IV, go update your camera. They got a new dope update this time. They got some other like nice little features. I want to say that as well. Like I said, I'm sharing. We're talking what's been going on in my life. God is telling me to share that with people. If it's film, you already know we have a film company as well. Film is important to us to tell our story, and if we don't know the equipment, it's hard for us to tell our story sometimes. And sometimes it does be for me. But I learned about that update, and the update fits the camera a lot. So we're going to flow through this thing. Let's show up through this thing. While I'm sitting here, like I said, I got me some new pots and pans. Let me go ahead and grab. Ooh, is she so shiny and beautiful? I got my new cooking pan. I went and tried to look these people up on YouTube, and I really didn't see it. So it's called On Gift, made in China. But they're pretty dope, you know. So we're going to make some nice looking pancakes up in here and look like what I'm saying. What you think? You feel me? Like I said, it's non-stick. So in order to, we're going to put our pan up there, but we're going to need our utensils. So we're going to put pan. And we're going to need a spatula. Make sure I got the best one. Some of these things brand new. Never used them. I preferably like the silver, but this is what it is. So before I use my utensils, I always rinse my stuff out. So I already have my hot water in there. And let's go ahead and make some pancake. Pancake, yeah. Let's see what his camera is. Making sure I can see y'all still. And y'all can see me. Right. So another reason I get on camera, like I said, we're doing these cook-ups because we get to use energy, right? You know what I'm saying? I have my energy, but I was feeling a little tired. But the aim is to, give me 1 second. The aim is that we motivate and inspire each other, right? So I get some energy from the people that are watching and send me great energy. I send you great energy. And then this food is going to give me some great energy as well. All right. Making sure I'm checking. Where we at? Where we at? And put that in there again. Did I just go in there? Each one, teach one. And that's the biggest question, like I'm asking again, if you're watching, have you been fasting lately? Because I hear a lot of people been saying that they haven't been eating as much. And when I was off the camera, I kind of want to get on sometimes. Like, man, I ain't really eating. But as far as you already know, I'm going through not having enough energy. And then going and just really feeling that phase off. Sometimes in life, We need to do things in silence. And I do my best to do that a lot, not to lie to you. And then in my lots, God make sure to tell me, hey Rob, we still need each other, you know. The inspiration of being around people, the energy and the frequency, vibing around the right people always validates us, keeps us alive. You know, like I said, we are the creator. That's why I feel I'm not just the creator of the whole universe. I'm just a little small partial factor doing my little part in my piece. You know, my view, my angle, being an angel that God sent me here to be. So when we come together, it's just great, you know. I say even from me producing the thought about these pancakes earlier, the young lady, she was like, hey, try this with the pancakes. So there's always a we, and I live in a we. Lastly, too, to keep the pressure off of me, always making things so hard, you know. Sometimes we'll get into life and we'll get into space that we're in this life that we feel as though we have to do everything alone. God has shown up in my life more and more through people and reminding me that, hey, bro, remember, this is the time. Shoot up, all this oil, my hair. This is the time where we get to come in together, and you don't always have to do everything alone, you know. And I'm feeling that. If y'all feel that, so if anything, I can speak to you, and I'm sharing as we cook to now and show love and sharing and caring for yourself. Hopefully you're cooking something right now. If you are breaking your fast, or if you ate dinner or eating dinner, make sure it's healthy and something that's pleasing for you. So God showing me recently that we don't have to do everything alone, and then confirming that, and then still confirming that. Then like, right, okay, you can hop online. Remember, every time you get online, you get this energy, and I kind of you here and you feeling it building. So the confirmation of coming together is so great, and reminding me here, being your reminder that you don't have to do things alone. You have people around you that love you, and if you don't, start loving yourself. And when you love yourself the right way, just get into a better way. Not to say you love yourself the wrong way. You want to just keep learning it and growing it. You will automatically attract the right people around you that's going to love on you as well. Sometimes we may not necessarily, Spirit tell me said that, we may not necessarily showing ourselves the best love. Unconsciously not seeing that somebody beside you seeing you like, hey man, I think this be loving themselves better. Or maybe when somebody give you an example, somebody say, I attract these people that don't necessarily love themselves. It's kind of showing the universe, showing you maybe you're not loving yourself as much as you think you are. You know what I'm saying? So that was, if anything, I'm talking about me. I thought, I need better people in my life. Well, I'm loving myself, ain't it? Get better. The better you love yourself, the more it changes. So that's my life with the love and the change. Let's get into these ingredients. We're doing some mushrooms. These mushrooms are for the brain. I've recently tried to find lion's mane here, and I ordered from Food Line. That's what, like I said, some of the oppression, some of the stuff I'm dealing with. Racism, I can't negate it. People who talked around me said it, and they're saying it. There are a lot of people just trying to keep us things and keep us down. But we as melanated people, we always find a way. Why? Because you finding a way for yourself. The biggest thing I'll share with you. We're not looking to find ways for other people. We're not looking to fix other people's problems anymore. We only fix ours, and we're not making problems. We're making with ease. So, and the fact that I couldn't hardly find lion's mane mushroom here, I'll order it on Food Line. The person get to the store, I get a message that it's not here. I'm like, hey, answers. Answers is I got it in a powder form. So we're gonna do some lion's mane for my brain. As like I said, you see my breathing. I'm using my brain now, and I get the rest later. But it gets my brain to recovery that it needs. Sometimes, like as I said, and I would share that I'm not online because I don't have the energy. I don't have this and blah blah blah. You feel me? This allows me to get online more. It allows me to do other things more. I'm doing projects. I'm doing healing. I'm doing nurses. I'm doing aid and attendance. Aiding with myself and letting people help and aid me as well. So lion's mane is a big one. Make sure I get that picture of that in that camera. I'm gonna hold that there for a second. Alright, so make sure you see that. Camera, you got it? Camera's got it. So lion's mane, we're gonna start with this one. push my chair up some more. Let's go up a little bit. And what I found about these things is for the brain. So, dude, Spirit told me to say that I'm a master. Like, I've been doing this stuff for a while. So, mastering its effect in and with me and how I want to be with it. Let's do. Let me bring the camera up some more so y'all can see. So, I mastered the fact of knowing, okay, lion ain't gonna do this, and lion ain't gonna do that. And a master is also a student, so to go to the fact that I'm looking to learn something else. I'm saying all that to say, when I'm telling you that lion's mane is for the brain for me, I like for you, and I urge you and I implore you to get it and check it out and see what lion mane does for you to master it as well, you know, and come back and share with me like, hey, Robbie did this, you know. So lion's mane is for the brain. If I can read, it's kind of blurry. Let me try to read what's on the package. Versatile, mixed in uses, I think is what it's saying. It's grown in California, and it says what I'm looking for helps support memory and focus is what I'm seeing. So memory and focus. So I constitute that with the brain, because memory and focus, it's not necessarily always in the brain. We talking about muscle memory from the cells as well. So I want some of that memory to come into my cells and my own muscles to make sure my arms can move. Instead of always having me sitting down like I used to be. We can, like I said, mastering and equating it. You figuring out, what is this lion mane gonna do for me? You know? We got another blend, mushroom adaptogens. So this is for immune health, vitality, and stress relief. This one has ashwagandha in it. I literally forgot that I had both of these mushroom things, but something in me, listen to my spirit, says buy another one. And when I was buying another one, I was making sure I wasn't buying the same one, because I was thinking they were the same, but they're not. So I be applying myself sometimes. Sometimes don't we question ourselves, be like, you don't need this and you don't need that. I needed it. My biggest thing is I don't necessarily want this lion's mane to run out, because then I don't have it. I love to have things on store. Why? Because it just keeps me up. To go without, I've been in that phase of like, I'm walking around, I feel like I need something. My body calling like, get that lion's mane. The same way where I was going to look and get it from in Food Line, they don't have the fresh one, I still got it in my body. So the master of itself as well is to know and listen to your body to hear what it's calling. Right now, I need some sugar. Right now, I feel like you eating too much sugar, but I'm here to tell you. Right now, we need some pineapple. You know what I mean? Right now, I feel like, okay, my heart hurting or something. And then you go look up, okay, I could eat an apple, I could eat this and that. That's just the master itself. Why? Because you don't necessarily need anyone else to show you how to take care of yourself. You'll learn yourself. Be like, that's all I need. You know what I mean? As my body keep telling me about these pancakes. So, did I put it in there, y'all? I'm here talking. And so let's make sure I can put this in. So this one, like I said, is more immune health. I definitely want that, you know. And sometimes I just recently learned that I can put this stuff in my pancakes. You don't have to put it in your pancake, because I wasn't baking with this stuff for a while. I was just using it for shakes, but now I use it for especially, like I said, this going into the evening. And this evening, I don't necessarily want my stomach walking around hurting and stuff, but of course it's not. You know what I mean? But this is how we're negating putting healthy things in the pancakes and what we're eating. So I'm definitely gonna put some sugar in it, but let's say that I'm not walking around here just eating sugar. I'm walking around eating mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Next, we got some almond flour. And I appreciate, like I said, yeah, still look like people are watching and coming in and out, which is great. I'm grateful that we got some good content. That people are definitely watching. I appreciate you for being interested. Thank you. Let's keep going. Let's keep flowing. So, did I discuss that, y'all? This is almond flour. That's all. Just adding some almond flour in here. I have pancake mix, but I kind of want mine to be good and fluffy. I want some thickening. You know what I'm saying? So, a little almond flour. Here we got some hemp seeds. I love hemp seed hearts. Next we got chia seeds. Y'all already know about the chia seeds. So hemp seed, chia seeds. Once again, how you been? How you been? Where you at with it now? And make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you've been made it this far. We're doing some xanthan gum. This kind of makes it kind of like what was that word? Yeah, datum. Guy reminded me of the joy. I started eating datum in bread. It's not necessarily good. I learned that. I do a lot of gluten-free things if I can. Y'all gonna see my pancake mix is like gluten-free. So as xanthan gum, it's more natural to give you kind of like that gummy. Like I said, it's not necessarily hard and it's not too soft. I kind of get that in the middle. I didn't put too much. Yeah, I just put like a dab. So dab of this, a dab of that. We got some gluten-free pancake mix. And are we still screaming? We are. Where we going? How we doing, chat? Alright. I'm gonna call it right there. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. Cause I have 2 pancake mix actually. So this guy is gluten free. And you can just do all this with 1 pancake mix, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's in the evening and I want to be healthy. I'm throwing me in some